These ships are everywhere, and this is a huge black UFO, interdimensional UFO ship. You can see it came through a wormhole, came through a portal in the sky during sunset in San Francisco. I was looking at it on a webcam that is a moving webcam, and I spotted it and I thought, no, that's not normal. That's not normal, and it's not normal. We've seen these pointed ships also, these type coming from the clouds in Hawaii at the observatories. We saw that happen, you all. And there's something going on, and there's a lot of hush-hush happening about what's going on, is what's happening. A lot of hush-hush. And I don't think it's very nice to try to keep people in the dark about what is appearing in the skies all around the world. We know that our world has changed. Most definitely it has changed. And I don't know about these ships. I really don't know about them. I don't have a good feeling about them. I first documented these ships, this long black ships, these like they look like the one from the Science Channel. They do. I'm not going to say they don't, because they look just like the ones from the Science Channel. Let me show you these right here. This is when the UFO ship showed up in Hawaii. Look at that right there. Black UFO ship right there. We documented it. Oh my God, heaven help us. Okay, it showed up. That wasn't the only one. This is the first part of November. There was pointed black ones. We went through the whole video during a live stream, and there were massive black ships going across this area. And it happened on several days. You can see part of a ship over here. Also, you can see just a slither of one. You can see more. This is no joke, you all. What's happening in the skies is no joke. And you can see right here. You know what? I want to say something about this set of cars. This set of cars that you see here come to this observatory a lot. And they're observing what's up here in the sky. They are. They're observing what's up in the sky, which is what you're looking at right now. This stuff is real. Look at this portal. Let me see if I can let you see. It's a wormhole. A wormhole, a portal, came right out. And I thought if I could find the exact time stamp to get that coming out. But here's what the camera did. It was really sneaky, see. The camera was really sneaky. Whatever was operating the camera, or whoever, they spanned that camera. I caught this at 7 minutes till sunset. And I thought, well, if I watch it beforehand, like 15 minutes before sunset, maybe I'll catch it coming out of the clouds. No, you know what they did? They pointed the camera on the opposite side, right on this side of it. You couldn't see it. You couldn't see the moment that it entered the sky, but you sure can see the little trail that it left behind it. So this is not a joke. I'm not getting on here just to play games with people. These UFOs, these ships are real. They're in our skies, and it's having an impact on the frequency within this earth that we live on. Okay, it does. Within and on the surface of the earth. It's affecting the humans too. Let's look at this. See the pointed ships right here. Right here. Oh, Gina, honey, that's a cloud. Well, then you need to get your head out of your you know what. And excuse my language. I am really getting tired of these people dismissing everything they see in the sky just to do it. Get your head out of the sand, okay? Get your head out of the sand is what I'd like to say. We're not alone. There are ships in the sky, okay? They're all around the world. Yeah, I haven't even looked to see if I've got anyone on here. Yeah. That's right. Get your head out of the sand, you all. This ain't no joke. It's not a joke at all. Hello there. Yeah, it's not a joke. Let me show you. Let me show you what happened. Right here. You see this? Came right out. You can see it right here at the one point in it, the timestamp I've got right here. That's right. right here. They don't want us to look at this. They don't want nobody to see what's going on in the skies around the world. They don't. Let's just admit it. Here's what the camera did. It was spanning just like that. And you see, this is where I saw it. At 16:59 last night, which was today, you could see it coming out of nowhere. You may say, Gina, honey, that's so small. I can't really see what you're talking about, Gina. Well, let me show you. It's these types of ships. I caught these. The whole sky was cluttered with them. This was back in 2019. Clarksville, Indiana, outside Menards in the sky. They were all over the sky, you all. These ships. Now, you know that's not a cloud. No, it's not a cloud, but they would have you to think that that's just a cloud. No, it's not, you all. It's not. See what this, look how they heavily did the sky like this is what they did. Covering it up. And then you have to ask yourself, oh my gosh, why have you done that? See, why have you doing the sky like that? Why? Is there something that can be seen during the sunset hours? See, look at this, you all. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. They're afraid of what's up in the sky, but yet they know what's up in the sky. They're observing it, and they don't want to tell the people. They want to keep it hush up, and they want to say it when they want to say it, okay? They won't open their mouth until they're forced to open their mouth. And I know the algorithm doesn't like the frequency of my spirit right now, because I'm a little agitated about this. How can this continue to go on? And they want people to stay in the dark. I just wanted to like do this the whole time. Look, see, look, 10 minutes, sunset in 10 minutes. You know what? I sat there and waited, and they would not span over here to this corner of the sky, which is right over here underneath this Mercia. That's where the ship came through the portal, the wormhole. They would not go over there. And I'm thinking, you're doing it on purpose, because I know you can see it. I know you can see it. See, now we're here at 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Now they're doing their scanning. But look, it's too late. It's already came through. They saw it coming through, you all. They did. They saw it coming through the portal, through the wormhole, but they did not want to get it on camera. They did not at all. So they come back over here. You can see it now, clear as day. They zoomed up now. Why didn't you zoom up when it was coming through is what I want to know. Sunset in 5 minutes is what it says. So I said, okay, that's right. I'll just sit and watch it. And I did. I watched it. It didn't go nowhere. It's not a normal cloud at all. Look at that. It's not normal. It's like the ships that are coming out. They came out of the clouds that I got on my YouTube channel. If you come back to the channel, you'll see that they're jumping out of the clouds. They're interdimensional ships, and they're coming out of the sky, out of the clouds. Look at this. There it is in the center too. There it is in the center. Something really big is happening. It's changing everything on the earth. You can feel the energy change. You can feel it all change, you all. You can. Every single bit of it. See, now they had, oh, if you see this, the Comcast connection is failing us again. Probably because they don't want you to film what's in the sky. That's what I think. If the camera's cut out like the ISS, they don't want you to see what's in the sky. Look at this. Look at that ship up there, you all. Right up there. Can you see it? In the sky up there? I'm sure you can. Let me scroll down to where you can see it. That's a ship. It came through a wormhole. As the sun was getting ready to go down, it came straight through a wormhole, you all, just like that. And it stayed in the sky. And you see we got a white ship over here too. A long white ship right here. Long white ship. Yeah, this sky, I've never seen a sky like this sky in San Francisco. I haven't. Yeah, it's a pretty good webcam that spans the sky. But look at that. That ship ain't going nowhere. It's not going nowhere at all. Look at it. Now it's really taking on shape. It's taking on a really good shape. Hello, everyone. And I do, let me just say this. I apologize for my behavior, but I don't like to use that terminology. Get your head out of your you know what. It's better to say get your head out of the sand. But some people, they just want to dismiss everything. They don't want to draw attention to it. They don't want to even entertain the thought that there are ships in the sky. They don't. They don't want to entertain that thought whatsoever about ships being in the sky. They don't. This clearly came from a wormhole, a portal in the sky. Right here. You can see the trail it left behind. I wanted to catch the exact timestamp that it came through, but the camera would not go over there until it was this far up in the sky, and this is like some more of it. Then it's a pointy ship, just like at Hawaii. And it was just like what I filmed in the sky in Clarksville, Indiana. I actually put these on some mouse pads, some of these images. It was really cool. No. Mm-mm. No, no. The gig is up. The gig is up. We know what's coming. We know it's here. We know that there's other forces that have entered our realm now, and they don't wish humanity any good. They don't. This thing ain't even hiding. I was sitting there thinking, can't the people in the cars see something like this in the sky? I was thinking, can't you see that's not moving? That's not a normal cloud? That's what I was thinking. Can't you see that? And perhaps they couldn't. But this is what happened. It just stayed in the sky, and this is a rolling webcam. It didn't go anywhere. Look at that chemtrail trying to go toward that. Look at that, how massive that ship is, you all. Look at it. Right there. Yeah. Oh, well, somebody got themselves in trouble. Look at this. Right here. Ship. It's cloaked. Just cloaked. Just sitting there. Just like that. That's what it is. Hello, everyone. Yeah. It does no good to get upset. It doesn't, but it's like, oh my gosh, it's like, it's right in your face. It's right in your face. Look at that. Right there. Can y'all see it? Came out of the portal. It's right here in San Francisco. See it again. See it again. They got their planes coming through. Straight through. See it again. It's right there. Didn't go nowhere. It stayed there the whole time. The whole time, you all. The whole time. They got really good cameras. Okay, they do at this place. That's strange. Yeah, look at that. You can see it. If you're on a big screen TV and you have the ability to zoom it up, that's even better. It really is. It's even better. Now this looks like it's half of a flying saucer. It really does. Doesn't that look like it's half of a flying saucer? Looks like the other half of it is literally obscured by the brightness of the sky. That's what it looks like. Yeah. Just like that half of a flying saucer right there, you all. If I look at it right, half of a flying saucer. Huge, massive mothership. I haven't went through this video. All I saw was the black ship that's cloaked as it's coming out through the wormhole, through the portal. Why do they go in disguise? I have no idea. They don't want to be seen, but then they come out and they want to be seen. It seems like they're becoming more prominent. They really are. More people are seeing them. I wish that camera would just focus on that area, but it won't. It spans the whole sky. It does. Look at that. Right there. Let's look at another image of it. I don't know if more cloud cover's coming on it or not. You all really don't. Just think, they have the technology to make themselves look like anything up there in the sky. They do when they come out. To go unnoticed. But how could you... This sticks out like a sore thumb, you all. This really does. This sticks out like a sore thumb. If you were looking in the sky, that looks really crisp and clear. Like a sore thumb up there in the sky. Look at that. Just like that. Part of a ship. Just like that. Let's go back to this, you all. Oh my gosh. Now it's looking jaggedy as it goes. Yeah. Really, those people who do not believe in UFOs, they really should ask themselves, why do they spray the sky during sunset? Why do they cover it during sunrise? Why? What's the reason? Why you got to do that? And make the sky look all ugly? Really, why? This thing right here, too, I'm going to show you if I can get to some point on here. Let's see if I can get to the 17. There was another image of something. I don't know what it was. Whether it was a bird or some type of a UFO, I can't really find it at the moment. I'm not going to look for it, you all. I'm not. Just going to do this. But you can see that these ships... Let's go back over there. Now it's really pointy. Didn't go anywhere. It's 1730. When I saw this, I thought, you know, that's just like a big triangular shape, just like a great big portal area, too. A vortex for that. See, look at it now. It looks like the flying saucer shape. But it's not. It's poking through the clouds. I would go to this webcam, y'all. It's the Murcia San Francisco webcam because they got a good view of the sunset. They do. A really good view of the sunset. Look at that pointed ship right there in the corner up above. You may say, Gina, honey, I can't see it. It's way too small. Let me help you out. It's right there. It's not a cloud. It's the tip of a ship or the side of a ship. Right there, just like in Hawaii at the observatory, poking through the clouds like that is what it was. Massive. Massive. They are massive, you all. And there's lots of them. There's so many of them, is what there is. So many ships. You can see it again up there. Straight through it. Brave Hawk, thank you. See this? I know they don't like us looking at stuff, and they try their best to obscure what's up in the sky. They really do. And they would wish we go hush hush, go away. But if we all went away, yeah. Thank you, Braveheart. If we all went away and we didn't speak about UFOs, then they would be the only ones speaking when they chose to speak. That's why they allow people to share UFOs, because they want it out and they want to spread it. But if they shut us all down, then nobody would be here to spread it. Except you wouldn't get images. You wouldn't get people who go surfing the live streams. You wouldn't get people like me and you who go to the live webcams and do the groundwork on these ships that are in the sky, these interdimensional ships, these UFOs. We do the work for them. That's right. Makes it easy on them, is what it is. But they don't show real life images. They don't. When they show images, it's not visible at all. Now this making this all smoky looking. It's still there. See this thing right here. Look at it in this right here flying. I thought, is that a bird? Right there, you see it? If it's a bird, then it's got a black body and white wings. Do birds have black bodies and white wings? Is what I want to know. Black bodies and white wings. Can you see it? Let me show you. It was at the 1741 timestamp, and I really couldn't get a good image of it. I couldn't at that timestamp. Hybrids, a hybrid does. See, look at that. I thought that doesn't look like a bird. And it doesn't look like a plane. Then I thought, well, is it a drone? I don't know what it was, but the camera went away really fast from this area when this thing showed up, is what it did. You can see it right here at this timestamp. And it looks like the back tail end feather goes up. I hope you all can see it. Can you see it? See it? I wanted it to get close to the camera, but they didn't want to show it. I don't know. That one thing right there got me. I know it looks really small on your all's end, but it got me. Is it a drone? Well, its tail feathers or something is flapping or going up. Whatever it is, I don't know what it is. I really have no idea. Well, I thought it was like a UFO or some type of a drone in the sky too. I really did. As you can see right here. I thought, what is it? And that's as good as I can get right there. You can't get a zoom up on it because they didn't zoom up on it either. But it's in the sky there at that place. Yeah. Yeah, these UFOs are here. They are. And let me put this to me. What did I have up on here, you all? Some of these UFOs that look like the black UFOs, they were kind of remind me of these ships in the inverted mode. And I wonder if wait a minute. Some of these ships like this, see how they're pointed? This is inverted mode of the ships that I've documented. They show up white, but when you invert them, they look like this. So I thought, well, what if they are white ships and somehow they're inverting them and making them look like they're black ships? I did think that, I did. What if they were white ones and they want to make them look like they're the darker ships? Who knows? I don't know at this point. I really don't. All I know is that this is like one of my favorite photos right here, that the clearest that I've got. You can see these ships in the normal mode right here. And then I inverted the image, and then I did the edge detect right here. But you can see they got details on them. The inside of these ships. And they don't look like our ships. They don't. At all. But they're pretty cool. And they're massive. And then in the inverted mode, and then in the edge detect. Whoopsie, Gina. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so you all, yeah, that's what it is. That's right there. I'm going to go. I'm going to go. We got these massive interdimensional ships came out of a wormhole in San Francisco. I sat and watched it, but I couldn't get it at the time it came out because they did not put the camera there to where we could see this trail as it pierced through from below. Couldn't see it. Couldn't. So I'm going to go. You all, thank you so much for tuning in. And with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, you all. And they're not going to say nothing until they're forced to say it. They're not going to admit it. So when someone says, oh, disclosure's coming, no. If they give you a timestamp, don't believe it, because they're not going to admit it until they're forced to admit it. Till it's like right there, and they can't hide it any longer. They can't. Have a wonderful rest of your morning.